Unmute yourself, streamer. Hey y'all, welcome in. Yeah. Uh commercials. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Tin. I do have the pre-roll commercials on just because I figure that's better than it trying to interrupt stream. I think if I turn on pre-rolls then I have less ones that pop up in the middle of stream. But yeah, we're checking out Avowed today. Came out Tuesday, I think officially. There was the whole like if you pre-order by the special edition or whatever, you get a fucking early access whatever. It's on Game Pass, so it's free. Otherwise I would probably wait to hear more reviews and stuff like that, but it's free ish. So yeah, we're gonna jump into it. I am hoping I've heard people describe this as like kind of like a modern Skyrim, in that it's not gonna blow your mind RPG wise, but it's good, solid, fills that kind of scratch and itch. So yeah, we're gonna try it out. Just sub, yeah, exactly. As
Valhalla,
oh
a
shit.
world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods.
So I think this is the same world as the
Our
Pillars of Eternity's game, which I need to go back and
some
play at
of
some point.
whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance.
Yeah, she
The
certainly sounds like a
burned
keeper.
queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our
Welcome to First Dog.
colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination. You grew
Okay,
up
so it's a
an
Witcher.
outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland
But unfortunately, he
and
ventured
secure
fifth
our
and
future.
received a gift card. All right, welcome to character creation. I'm gonna spend half an hour on this because that's just what I do. I typically make myself, so in like any kind of game, RPGs or whatever. So we're gonna find the thing that looks closest to me and then edit it. Which so far, generic man here probably is the best bet. Everybody got fucking mushroom heads. Alright, let's just go with that to start with. Body type. Dear, Emperor chose you to living lands. Also, I have no idea, um, you know, where to put the camera and etc., etc. We'll figure it out as we go. Or the volume settings or anything like that. I'm gonna make me a generic man. Yeah, you got it. Alright, generic woman, generic man, elf woman, elf man. We'll just go with that. Not quite that pale. I feel like I always end up just going second skin tone. Like, I'm not, like, ghostly white, but I ain't exactly melanined. So we'll go with that. Like, I ain't that. And I ain't that. feel like temperature-wise, we could pull it away from the red a little bit, probably. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks pretty good. Anecdotal cute generic man? Well, that is very anecdotal. Face. Is this like everything? Okay. Is this... Okay, we can go in and get real fine-tuned with the eyes and hair and stuff like that. So let's just pick one that looks generally this me. I had to load in that man. Load in that man, too. Oh no, we're going past the first three things. It wasn't prepared for this. Well, some of those are just not it. Honestly, I feel like what we started with is kind of good. You are a godlike, a rare individual born blessed or cursed with the connection to one of the gods. Godlike manifests their divine heritage and unique physical features and innate abilities that reflect their patron deity. Different cultures may view them with suspicion, reverence, or curiosity. Strangely enough, many of the godlike have disappeared from the world in recent years, but you have not. Stranger still, you have never learned which god touched your soul. Display godlike features in-game. NPCs will still react to your godlike features. These are weird. I'll say it. Apparently all godlike are born with just, like, a flower shop on their face. A couple of the more subtle ones I don't hate. Where do we just go? Cuban. Let's turn it off for now, and then we'll come back almost like makeup at the end of the character creator and see if we like it or not. Bald! Oh yeah, it could be Vizzini. You know, that's not half bad right there. Keep that in mind. Nope. Too much. I like my hair short. I need to get a haircut. I'm getting a haircut in a week. Alright. Prince Charming from the Shrek movies. Yeah, I'm a little too white for all those hairstyles. And I think we're starting to get longer. Yeah, kind of just... Alright, I feel like that top right one, that's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty me. Short, kind of swept over to the side. Yep. And then give me something blondish. Not like platinum blonde, though. Dirty blonde. Honestly, that's not half bad right there. Saturation probably go up a little bit. That's looking pretty good right there. Oh, fuck, we have highlight colors? Like, just streaks? Or no, okay. I guess maybe if I had, like, a different hairstyle, there'd be streaks. Okay, so if that's the case, then we'll give just slightly lighter highlights. Maybe we have to go back and turn this down, then. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Watson, buddy, love you. But, I know you're gonna cause chaos. Sure, we'll go with that. Facial hair. So usually I get myself a clean shave, but I've been rocking some facial hair for quite a few months now, so perhaps we explore. That one goes way down. That one's a little bit just higher. Oh, I don't like that. That's a no. You know, it's not terrible. Set to hair root color. I was hoping there was an option for that. You know? It didn't really set the colors properly, though, huh? It really wants to make that dark for some reason. Can you lighten up a little bit? Duo? I thought the owl died. I thought that wasn't... I thought that wasn't a thing anymore. Man, this just wants to be so much darker. You know, I don't hate it, but like it's gonna take a million years to try to figure out the exact color. There we go. That's a little bit better. Why'd I have to go like 3 shades lighter just to get the facial hair to look good? That's crazy. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I do a little bit more redness with my facial hair, so we'll go there. And then a highlight color, I guess we'll just go brighter. Sure. That looks good. What's that in the closet? Oh, are you looking at the Pokemon stuff hiding in the closet? I'm still gonna get this room in order. Eye properties. Okay, eye colors. Size. What kind of abomination can we make? Oh, I see everything. I have been God-touched to see into the planes of the, beyond this world. Yeah, we'll stick with default. Maybe bump it up after we figure out position and stuff. So kind of interesting that there's no eye shape option here. I guess you have to pick the face shape based on the eye shape you want, huh? So really that first... This face preset should say, like, eyes. Because, like, everything else can be changed. Weird. Gotta save up points to see the treasure chest back there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't hate... Whoa! Hammerhead shark. I don't hate where everything is right now. Maybe just a little bit more out. Oh, here's the... Okay, so the angle is... I mean, angle, that makes sense, but it doesn't change the narrowness of it. Like, if you had narrow eyes, you wouldn't really be able to do that. You have to go back to that original preset. That's kind of annoying. Preset colors, I kind of have, like, light blue gray. So that's pretty good right there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe just a tinge darker. Yeah, that's pretty good. Brows. I don't particularly have pronounced eyebrows. Definitely not that high. Brow spread. Whoa, I see everything. We'll go here. Depth. Yeah, again, I don't really have pronounced brows. I'm just gonna go like minus like 20 to 30 on every one of these guys. We'll keep that at 0 so it doesn't look weird. Set the hair root color. Hey, it actually kind of worked this time. Okay. I'm on character AI and eating popcorn. Yeah, you are. The schnoz. Okay, well, I need to, like, look at a camera here, figure out. I always forget my nose shape. I have, like, an idealized version of my face. But streamer, why don't you just look at the face cam? Because it's behind the game window. Oh. Alright. Fucking an elephant, okay. Not that. Honestly, that's pretty good right there. Depth. I don't have that long of a nose. Well, maybe I do. Not that long, but like... Honestly, we'll just leave it at 10%. Nose root width. What the fuck does that mean? Nose... Oh, like the bridge of your nose. What an interesting way to say that. Yeah, just a little shallow. Go with that there. And then tip direction, I'm gonna guess this is kind of a hook to the nose. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm just like that. I feel like I'm like not much different from the zeros. Depresso, Jesus. Bye, Tin. Thanks for stopping in. I know the whole time change and stuff like that. For me, it was needed to come home and relax a little bit after running a league challenge today. Cheeks! Them rosy cheeks. What do you mean cheek position? It's your cheeks. They're on your face. Go there. I feel like I have kind of narrow cheeks, yeah? Depth. Oh, they poke out a little bit. Okay. Look, this is starting to get to be me. Kind of hard to see the jaw with the facial hair, but I'll go there. Jaw spread. Oh, I do not have that wide of a jaw. Honestly, we'll just leave that at 0. Kind of, with the beard, can't really see. Anyway, chin size. Ain't that. I don't particularly have a protruding chin all that much, huh? Mouth. I do got me some lips. I do. I'm not ashamed to admit I got some DSLs. So we'll bump it up a little bit. Actually, that feels like it's one too much. Depth. Oh, can I get... Oh, give Daddy a kiss. Please don't clip that. Ears. Ear size. Obamna? I don't think I have particularly small or big ears. They're just generally ears. I don't know. They are kind of tucked in, though, so we'll go with that. Complexion style? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, okay. It's like freckles and stuff. Like, very interesting way to say that. You could say, like, facial features. Complexion style is very odd. Really nothing. Get that. Lips. Oh, okay. This feels like it would have been better to put in the lip section, but... Oh, no, because it's... Again, they say lip style, they mean lip makeup. Facial scars. I kind of like unscarred characters, especially if I've been, like, in a noble court or whatever my backstory was. Eyeliner. We do not need guyliner for this character. Perhaps one day for the real-life Zack. And I don't think we really need makeup or tattoos or whatever you would call these guys. I think I like just my guy's face. Alright, what do we think? That looks like me, right? That's me. Alright, background. Arcane Scholar. Background provides unique dialogue options that determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Okay. After graduated with honors from Braganil Academy, You published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Courts. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learn. Whatchamacallit? A rote line. Overused line. Court Augur. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned you neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to High Crown, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You've learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Noble Scion, you were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on the Emperor's mercy and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you have become a formidable force at court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. Vanguard Scout, born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine. Your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Fucking, I gotta stop smacking my controller. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside of the throne room. And then War Hero, you distinguished yourself on the field of battle, fighting a violent Scanite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tall grass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial prowess. I tend to go mage characters, generally, default. Again, like I said, this doesn't really affect anything with equipment and abilities and stuff, but if I'm going to lean into the mage thing, I feel like the Arcane Scholar, probably the best bet here, so we're going to stick with that. Do these change your outfit? Absolutely not. Okay. Alright, and skill points. Let's go. So, Might. Yep. Okay, so Might is character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. Increases your damage from all sources, increases carry capacity. Great all-around choice for dealing more damage. Constitution, health and endurance, max health and resistance to poison and bleeding. Great for survivability. Dexterity, hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. Increases your attack speed, weapons and abilities, as well as your action speed. Equips consumable use parkour! This is an Assassin's Creed ripoff, what the hell? And reload speed. Good for builds where mobility and the flexible use of your arsenal is key. Perception, a character's senses, as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details, increases your critical hit chance and your maximum range for weapons. Wands, guns, and bows will be more effective at longer distances. Ideal for rangers and casters who favor ranged weapons. Intellect, character's logic and reasoning capabilities, increases your maximum essence. I would assume that's like mana. And your resistance to the ignited, shocked, and frozen statuses. Great for wizards who focus on spellcasting. And Resolve, internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. Increase your maximum stamina and the frequency and efficiency of Second Wind when taking lethal damage. You will fight off death more frequently and jump back in with more health. Oh, is this like Borderlands where you can like revive yourself if downed? Good for warriors who need to swing heavy weapons and survive big hits. Okay. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I think the eyes on my character are wrong. I don't know why, but they are. That looks a little bit better, I guess. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, so let's, we want... honestly, I'm just gonna bump down Resolve. I feel like we can, if we find ourselves running out of stamina or something, we can upgrade that in the game. Let's bump up our, no, not that. Our Constitution, and we'll bump Dexterity down for a little bit. Yeah. Perception and Intellect, if we're gonna be a caster, feels good. Might just feels good. More damage, more health, feel good. Okay. We'll go with that. I don't know the fucking systems of this game, so this could be wrong, but... game difficulty. Normal. Can be changed at any point. Love to see that. I love games doing that these days. Normal, hard. Path of the Damned. Easy. Story time. Should go with normal. I'm a big fan of playing with normal for first playthroughs. Voices! Do I...
Quethi silmes mitu. Luthen.
Silmes metum! Quethi silmes metum!
Urthen Roth.
Silmes mitu!
Urthen Roth.
Luthen!
Urthen Roth. Quethi silmes mitu.
Silmes mitu!
Quethi silmes mitu.
I don't really like either of the masculine voices. I guess we'll go with voice 4. He, she, they? Woke? Dude, if I hear one more fucking idiot on the internet call shit woke, and what they really mean is they just want to be racist and sexist in their video games. I use he pronouns, so we're gonna go with he. The fact that you go he, she, they, that's perfect. That's all you need. Right? Or, you know, if it was not voice acted, you just go input your pronouns here. Like, type it in. But I assume that there's voice acting in this game, so they just record 3 different things for each line. Display identifier and character sheet. Oh, you could see my character sheet would be like he, him, or something. Okay. We don't have godlike features, but, I mean, NPCs know, I guess, we're godlike. My name is not Envoy. Just always go with my real name. Again, I've made myself, might as well name myself me. You cannot remake your character. Fuck it. We ball. Oh, it's the future. Spring 2831. What is this little weasel monkey thing? What the fuck? Little lemur weasel? I want one. Not that. I don't want that. Oh my god. It's fucking dead.
What do you know of the living land?
They've got cool lemur monkey weasel things.
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders.
Is it gonna
And
zombify?
the most dreadful abominations.
Is it gonna fucking zombie jump?
Pulse within the heart of that soil.
There it
Something
goes.
vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay.
Christ.
Corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
I know this is a pre-rendered cutscene, but this looks so fucking good.
Its foul tendrils reach towards us.
Like, those would have been great
Lash
CG in a
out
movie
the
10 years ago.
empire Itself.
It's crazy.
I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
6 weeks later... Meanwhile, that same year, I guess. Chat, I'll have you know it's only taken us half an hour to get into the actual game. I didn't spend that long on character creation. Zorip! So is it just a requirement that fantasy games recently are released with a, or start with a shipwreck? Hey, buddy. Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Envoy, over here.
So these guys are doing great, huh?
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch. At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
This can't be paradise. Where are we?
Fort Northreach. Last Adirian outpost before the Living Lands.
You know, I don't think I did half bad with character creation. I'll pat myself on the back for a little bit for that.
More or less. I dropped anchor here once. Normally, I'd have gone straight uphill and sent a distress signal. But...
I guess we really haven't gotten to the gameplay. I don't know where to put the face cam. It's the thing. I'm covering subtitles a little bit, but this might be the best place if, like, our health or something's in the top corners. But what? Actually, I'm not going to do but what, because the next part is the soldiers can help us, and that sounds like dumb. So, something's not right.
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from Fort Northreach. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen,
Unless they're rebelling.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
So if I do dialogue, history, and lore... Okay, so these green things that are showing up are like... I could be like, what the fuck was Paradis again? And figure it out.
Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that dagger. It's no good to any marker anymore.
Common quality. Oh, dude, I got 3 XP for picking up a dagger. Sweet. I'll take a health potion. Why not?
Some supply survived, for all the good it does.
You're so short, my guy. Inventory screen. You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped by pressing Y. Press right trigger, left... White trigger? Press white trigger, princess. Press right trigger or left trigger to equip a selected weapon in the main hand or offhand of your active loadout. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing right trigger and hidden or transmogrified by pressing left trigger. All armor grants damage reduction, which negates a percentage of incoming damage, and additional reduction, which subtracts a raw number from incoming damage. Each piece of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or trinkets or amulets, and up to 2 rings at any given time. Remember, you only have 2 fingers. Not being offed by the owl tonight? Oh, because you finished your Duolingo lesson. Welcome back. I was confused for a second. How do I... Do I just have to find the thing that's equipped in my thing? I can't, like, scroll over to my, the side here? That's annoying. I wanted to see, like, what the fuck my stuff does already. Damage reduction, minus 20 maximum stamina and essence. Oh, so this kind of lame. Court gloves. So why would you hide clothing? That's why. No, I mean, does that have, like, a mechanical benefit, or is that purely just visual? Because it did say transmogrified, so I guess, if I don't like how something looks, I can just say, fuck it, don't show me that, because I look like an idiot. Racism and xenophobia, I think. Is that for real? Like, if I show up wearing something different, like, people will have that different dialogue with me? Anyway, we're gonna put this in my main hand. Okay.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Fuck you, box. Quick slots of health potions assigned to one. Okay. Or action rate will pause this time and allows you to cast abilities, ingest potions and consumables, equip throwables, elements. The action radio can also be bound to quick slots. Okay, so it's okay. The left stick is how you actually roll around it here. Here. Health potion. Drink it. Oh, this is a toggle. Oh, I love toggles. Don't make me hold shit. Dagger step very quickly with high critical hit chance. However, they deal lower damage and stun. They also have very low block efficiency. It's a dagger. Incurring a high stamina cost when blocking. Okay, all of this makes sense. Hold the left trigger to block attacks. Blocking is only possible when your offhand is empty or is holding a shield. All of this makes a lot of sense. I'm only just past the tutorial, but that seems to be the theme here. Yeah. Press A while moving sideways or backwards. Ah. Lots of dead people. Silver Fenning. Like the fox? I know that's Fennec, but... What's this mean? Can I break it? Can't. Cover skin. Can I break all these? Oh my god. Breaking time! Loot Goblin mode. I found a fish! Worth it. Unfortunately, the humans do not break into shards like that. Alright, so broken boxes can be broken, but I lack the ability to break a well-made box. Anything here? It's an RPG, I have to go the wrong way. Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nemnock to the end. Here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us. You gonna leave a fucking health potion on this body? Hey, Garrick. He doesn't need it.
Ah, well, I don't suppose they were using that either.
No, they weren't, buddy. I'm not the only one trying to dismember a corpse, yeah. Time for bed, but watch the waterfalls as usual. Ah, yes. I mean, it's a video game, it's an RPG, right? That's why I'm running around the starting area, like, finding the stuff they're not pointing me towards. So, waterfalls. Yep. Have a good night, First Dog. Thanks for dropping in. I know it's kind of late for y'all on the East Coast. I just had a busy day, and this is the first I've been able to stream in a while, so. Yep, breakable objects are represented with the little dagger icon. 13! Woo! I guess I got a critical hit on a piece of wood. Yo, Halo 3 rat? The tutorial disappeared, but I figured it out pressing A jumps, as is most games. Pressing B crouches, that is also in most games. Also, I made sure I had toggle crouch and toggle sprint on. Because that's just goated. Oh, hello? Lag. Just need to jump. But there's a hand! Krakenhorn. Oh my god, wait! It's a monkey dog! Hi, friend! Kinda glitching out a little bit. Switch that drink. You're gonna make me drink water and then leave my stream? Evil man. Compass the upper left corner of the screen to display quest objective, markers, and nearby enemies, consumables, and other helpful information.
We've got to hurry.
Okay. So I'm kind of feeling like the bottom right is the best place right now. I mean, our tutorial stuff's popping up in the top right, and maybe that'll eventually disappear, and I can put myself at the top right. So you guys can make the, you guys can see all the subtitle. But it's certainly not the left side. So we're gonna jump down there and fight those motherfuckers, huh? Let's do it!
Zara should be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols?
I'm tired! Oh, I kind of forgot about blocking. I was just dodging, like it's fucking Dark Souls. Can I loot bodies? Do they glow when I loot bodies? Okay. Waterfall! Alright, ban first dog. Ban first dog. Ban him. Get his ass. Man makes me drink water after telling lies. Hands. Can I jump up there? No. Too tall. And I did make a white character, so white man can't jump. We know that.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
Says the man behind me. Tripwire. Oh. Disarm.
Good hands.
Yep, that's me. Call me Good Hands Zach. The fuck is this? Oh, this would be the trap that would get set off? Would they set up a fucking flamethrower? What is that? Is that another tripwire there? Or am I just tripping? Get it? Anyway.
How many of these damn things are there?
I don't know. So am I going to have to actively watch out for tripwires this entire game, or is this a mechanic that's just, like, not going to pop up that much?
Who should rally us?
Wrong waterfall. Show respect to the Glug Glug 9000. Depresso's got me back on soda. They know what's up. Okay, so that's the way they want me to go. So let's not. First off, this is 2 waterfalls now. Double ban his ass. Unban him and ban him again. You're 0 for 2, sir. You're on thin ice. You're bad at finding good waterfalls? No! Yo, if I know nobody got me, Depresso's got me. You guys, I'm gonna lose track at some point. Breakable shit. Let's go.
It's a blood.
Wow, you really just went all straight into there, huh? Dick first.
Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Chirurgeon? Golden Dog 3. Guten Tag to you too. Lowell visited for 3rd time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on it. Asks for an unguent that will repel them. Have inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions from scratching getting worse. Oh. Man's crazy. Koningsdag 4. Sibyllin, brought in by Emmerich and Gladenfall, found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping draught, administered a medic. When she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Mexwindang 5, or the 5th. You know the meme where it's like, from where I'm from, we call them potato Jeremys. Where the fuck are you from? That's what this is like. Riordan shows signs of malnourishment, reviews his food, claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Yeah, clearly. Starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night. I'm out of points, get wrecked. Toasted vantage. Steamed hams? Yeah, exactly. Is this... unlocks with force reach, or can I lockpick, or is that just not a thing in this game? So, like, are these bodies gonna glow if they've got shit to steal? Use after their death? Like, is there no point going up to all of these and seeing if they have an inventory? Because they should glow. The little loot goblin in me wants to loot everything. There's a setting for that. I have the default setting on, which I think is, like, show a little bit of a glow. I just mean, like, do bodies have inventories? Do I have to go up and hit X on them? Or if they have something to loot, will it just be laying next to them? I eep, you all behave, yeah. I have a good eep depresso. Like, this book is just sitting here and out and about, but... Yo, Pillars of Eternity.
Soldiers praying around that Adra pillar.
Adra.
Hope they help their souls find the beyond.
Is this like some... Oh, hello?
Is it you?
Is this some conduit to the gods or something? Oh, hi. Hey, I have this lore question. If only there was a book sitting next to the thing that had the lore. Pillars of Eternity. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Aeor in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra, build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source, but Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond, and when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Hi, I have a lore question. Is there a way that I could get this answered? Oh, the glowing book next to the thing? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah! Fuck your boards.
Nice quarters.
Okay, but now it's my apple, so... 8 of mid-spring. Hey, finally a regular date. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore, poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Winterbrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Sibyllin is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Alfhart heard her muttering, "The bond is shorn," last night. Dude, that's such an emo thing to say after your lover dies or whatever. The bond is shorn. You could just say I'm sad. Should keep an eye on her. Gods, to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Ir Glanfith. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. Hi. So you're doing great. 12th of mid-spring. Frigate arrived from High Crown. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd take stock and send it on to Paradise, but the manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess. Everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. Oh, more than a foot if it's a lot of gunpowder. Stew. Fuck, I can't take that? Okay. Alright, so, it is in fact not everything that's not nailed down. I need to stop looking like there's going to be inventories. I think things just fucking glow. If you can take them. Guy just left his chicken out here. Homie, that was a perfectly good chicken. I did that with my foot. So I'm strong.
Somebody got dragged somewhere. Must be a secret room.
What? Who's... What? Are you on the other side of the wall where I'm supposed to be going for the quest? Oh, no. He means this. Yeah, it does look like that.
Careful.
Oh, hi.
Now, on it. Is this what they were like?
Plus 2 XP. I know, numbers are arbitrary.
I don't understand.
But it being 2 and not like 200 feels bad.
Sync to this.
So everything's going great in here, huh? Are those hands? It's a hand and a foot. Yummy, yummy. Jailer's bill. Blood stains the corner of a scratchy, hastily written list that seems to correspond to the cages sitting nearby. Herein those convicted. Fisk for laying traps. Godford for plotting to detonate the gunpowder barrels. Woadbine for subversive activities. Beckett thinking thoughts of my wife. Riordan stabbed Emmerich. Elfhart stole my apple. Lo, cursing me with his eyes. Hold until death. The jailer's definitely in right mind too, right? Kith meat. Like, so that's just people meat? Van braces. Nice. Seems like a good thing. Yeah, we're doing great out here, huh? Was there a lockbox over here that I just didn't open? Because I'm blind. No. Okay. Some of the fan braces. Can I put them on? Do they do shit? Oh, right. That's not the button for it. Plus 15% stun. Aha. Ooh, the storage key and a shield, it looks like. Shields have very high block efficiency, meaning they can block with very low stamina cost. They can only be equipped in your offhand. Makes sense. Yeah. Wait, so that was the locker key, or whatever. Locker. Storage room. Do y'all ever just slap a door open? That's usually how I open doors. Common breastplate. Okay. Armor type light, medium, or heavy affects the intensity and recovery time of your actions to enemies' attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. And I'm gonna assume higher, like stamina use when you dodge and stuff. Oh, just minus maximum stamina. So the heavier the armor, minus maximum stamina and essence, which I think essence is going to be our mana. So basically, kind of classic fantasy trope of wizards not being highly armored. You can break it down and you can upgrade it. That's cool. Okay, so if I transmog this, I look like I'm wearing it, but I'm not actually... Okay. I gotta figure out if there's a mechanical difference to that, or if it's just for, like, whatever, like, visual purposes. Obviously, we'll put that on for now, because we just have a dagger. We found a, I don't know how you start casting spells, a wand or something. Run, run, run. Good job. Broke that box. All for nothing. Anything fun out here? No, just certain death. So something fun. Mad Soldier's Ramblings. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out. Tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Because she really liked the show. Yeah, blocking.
It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Briefly hold and release right trigger to perform power attack. Power attacks deal higher damage, break enemy blocks, but consume more stamina. Okay, makes sense. Oh, what the fuck? He just charged. That's what that symbol meant. Okay. I know my health is low. Okay, so health potions are instant. Health regeneration will take time, I assume. Yeah, get him, friend. Oh! Oh, there's more of them. Okay. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this. I know, power attack, yada yada. Where the fuck did you come from? Stop telling me to do power attacks. I have a fucking dagger, dude. Like, that ain't a power attack weapon. Like, I know it's how they break their guard, but right now, my buddy's kind of breaking their guard. He's doing this for me.
Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Yeah. Duh, I'm the envoy. I'm the main character, dude. Alright, nobody's bodies are glowing or anything. I'm gonna take notice they don't have shit on them. They're just lizards. If I'm missing stuff, I'm gonna be sad. Alright, so if I do this here, can I, like, cycle through these at all? So I have 8 things, but I don't want to use the thing that does 150. I don't think so. That's probably just an inventory thing, right? Inventory. Go here. The fact that right trigger is used is gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna fuck that up a lot. Okay. Do a little bit of... So, like, is there alchemy? Should I be saving these things? Or cooking? Or anything? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's eat a kraken horn. And let's eat a palm stone, and that'll get us pretty much to full health. Alright, I like health regen and then potions, obviously. So you can't scarf down cheese wheel Skyrim style. Oh, more spring berries.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Surely. And don't call me Shirley. Nothing. Just a pile of boxes, huh?
There. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it.
Okay, well let me figure out the puzzle first, Garrick.
If we can get it down, that is.
It didn't ring. 0 out of 10 game. Okay! We found a lootable person. They just glow. Like they got a fucking light bulb in their anus. Alright, that puts me at ease, though. Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Some spells, abilities, unique weapons, and naturally occurring Magrin's Fury produce fire damage.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm
Oh.
dead.
Like, why?
About time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face? Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face?
Okay, well listen, I
Touched your
turned off the
soul and
thing, but
everything.
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
I'm just a regular man.
Because the soldiers put me here. And now, am I getting out or not?
That's the
Why'd they put you
Imperial
there?
envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
He's doing a lot of talking for somebody in a jail cell.
Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints. I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Well, no, you're kind of being
Paradise will
snarky too.
whack you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
I hope it's not your alibi.
You really have no idea what happened to this place, do you? The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
Yeah, and you saw that from your cell, did you?
I heard it, alright. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
The storm made them go bad?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Wait. Look. We don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Alright, but like... Why... Yeah... Keep talking.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
But why are you here in the first
Envoy,
place?
I've tangled with Paradisian smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
I'm gonna say let's go find the key. Can we get... Well... I don't know if you're guilty or innocent. I don't care.
Gods. That's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
I guess we'll find the key and let her out. I'll
It's
just
in the
fucking
warden's
stab her
room.
if she's trying to be
They
an
blocked it
ass.
off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this,
It's okay, we'll just fucking stab her if she's a bitch. Oh, what? Over there? Oh, I guess there's... Okay. Breakable shit? No. Sag. Yep. Ah! On guard, boxes. Copper skeet. Skeet. Skeet, skeet. Go, Garrick. I almost poked your toes. Oh my god, we break pots? Zelda? Nope, didn't mean to dodge. Just trying to climb up. Essence potion. Okay. Makes sense. It's a fantasy RPG. Okay, so we can jump down there when we're ready to go, I assume. Oh. Ooh, a bow. Oh, that's for actually getting out of here with the main quest. But I wanna free the lady, and then if she tries to backstab us, we'll just backstab her.
We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
Yeah, I know that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. Skeet. Oh, upgrade material. I was like, it's just a stick. Interrogation log. Okay. Well, let's find out if she's actually telling the truth or not. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen, defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Prisoner offered standard rations of water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Good. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach, admitted she came to move some goods, refused to specify what kind, denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator, go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly. Returned to holding cell. Oh, so you beat her after that? I mean, you should just keep her in the cell. That seems kind of fucked up. Kind of no good people in this, huh? What are you doing on this side? Okay. Oh, can I get in there? Oh, well, whatever that is. Oh, I guess I can go through here. And then through the broken wall. Makes sense. Deerskin gloves. Don't mind if I do. You don't need it. Before I unlock the door, I want to talk to her and see if I have more dialogue
What are you waiting
options.
for? Get the key. Oi! What are you waiting for? Get the key.
Answer is no, apparently.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Fine. She's out. Now we should move. We've got to burn through those brambles.
Keep
Do you have
moving.
more?
Keep going. We're on the right
Okay.
track.
I want to know what the fuck you were smuggling. Okay, so let's go to, first of all, let's figure out. This one critical hit chance. Is that better than stun? I don't really know what stun's doing, so sure. And then common robe is, okay, yeah, it's just like my Adiran thing. Although I assume maybe the dialogue changes if I don't. I gotta learn the buttons because that's not it. All right, so Y will switch equip. Okay, so now I've got here. If I do this, I'll pull out my bow. I like that. Trigger to aim. Hold right trigger to power attack for greater accuracy, or just fire. Okay. Ah.
Nice work.
Poof. Ah, fire! Ah, fire, man! Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Enemies have weak points to be visualized when aiming the left trigger with a bow or other ranged weapon.
You're gonna regret this.
Now you've done it.
I don't... Why could I not aim up and down there? That was weird. So, like, are they just throwing rocks at him? Also, I guess I don't have arrows. Like, I just conjure arrows out of thin air. I got an ability point. Character screen shows you your stats. As it should. From the screen, you can view attributes and the related bonuses and can increase your attributes by spending attribute points granted by leveling up. Attribute bonuses will cap out after a certain point. Good to know. You can also reset your attribute points in exchange for currency. Okay, so you can pay for a respec. On the right side of the screen is a comprehensive summary of your character statistics, including your background, level, damage reduction rate by your armor, critical hit chance of your equipped weapons, active stat effects, and unlocked abilities. Okay. I'm sure to be detailed. Let's just upgrade my health for the moment. I feel like that's not a bad thing to upgrade. Abilities. Ability tree. Fighter. Fighter ability tree focus on overwhelming combat port. Contains abilities tailored towards dealing high damage with axes, maces, and two-handed melee weapons. It also includes abilities that help with stamina management, traversal, crowd control, and blocking with shields. Makes sense. Ranger. Ranger ability tree focus on agility and finesse. It contains abilities tailored towards ranged combat and rapid one-handed melee attacks. It also includes abilities that improve resource gathering, movement speed, stealth, and precision aim. Is that a fucking gun? We got guns in this game? Okay. Wizard! The wizard ability tree focuses heavily on spellcasting. It contains abilities tailored towards wands, grimoires, elemental effects, and essence management. Of note is Grimoire Mastery, a passive ability that unlocks the ability to cast higher level spells contained in grimoires. Investing ability points in Grimoire Mastery also allows you to permanently unlock those higher level spells even without a grimoire equipped, adding them to the action rail. I don't know what that means. They'll introduce grimoires at some point, probably, maybe. And Godlike. Godlike ability tree contains abilities innate to you as a godlike. These abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey and will be different depending on the choices you make. Okay. So. You were born with this power. So I do have a point available to spend here. It is kind of just... a point spent by 2 decreases. Why is this locked, though? Do I have to try this first? Oh, okay. So the orange is what is locking it. So, 1 point spent before I can unlock this. Player level 5 before I can unlock rank 2. Yada yada. This is all... needs to be player level 5, player level 10, etc., etc. I have to find grimoires with this spell to unlock the spell. Purchasing this wizard spell allows you to cast it without the need for a grimoire. Additionally, casting the purchased spell from a grimoire empowers it, casting it as if it were a rank higher. Okay, so what I'm gathering, and they might explain this later on, is that the grimoire is like a wand for a particular spell, but if you find the grimoire, then you can buy the skill, and then you can cast it without the grimoire. Just like from your hand. Minor missiles. Definitely not magic missiles. Legally distinct missiles. I guess we'll fucking do that. Like I said, I like to be a wizard. So we'll buy that. Casting abilities. When you level up, you will be awarded ability points that be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via the action radial or from quick slots. Abilities require essence to cast. Your essence meter is the purple bar below your health bar. Replenish essence by drinking essence potions or collecting purple essence fragments dropped by defeated enemies. Okay, I was wondering if the only way to restore mana was through potions or items or whatever. But we can also kill people for them. Killing people for things is always good. So, kind of auto-selected it, but we do this. Ready ability? Sure. Oh. Totally meant to do that. Yep. Okay. Cool. So it is like an ability. It is not like a weapon to pull out. It's like, use this.
Don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this. Could
Hello.
take out a whole Deerwooden village with that kind of ordnance. What did they think they'd be fighting?
Do we need this breakable shit? I break you? It doesn't have the fire symbol either. But just set dressing? Ooh.
To think they turned on each other like dogs.
Alright, unbanned first dog. Something behind the waterfall.
Can't fathom.
They were masters when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else?
Oh, I thought this was the secret way to go. This is the way to go. Boo. Oh, shit! Okay. Alright, we'll drop down then and loot bodies and shit. RPG. Go the wrong way. These guys do not have the Call of Duty fish AI. We're running into rocks and shit. You're doing great, little lemur weasel things. Don't let anybody bring you down. Is there nothing down here? Press A to ascend and press B to descend while swimming, while breathing. Or underwater, keep an eye on the breath meter. Top of the screen. When complete, you begin to lose health. Okay. It's a swimming mechanic. It's a swimming mechanic we've all seen before. So there's just nothing down here. This is just if you are bad at parkour and you fall. Parkour! Spring berries. Better than fall berries. Common sword. One-handed melee. Swords swing quickly, delivering moderate damage output. However, they deal low stun and have very low block efficiency, incurring a high stamina cost when blocking. Okay. I do kind of want to put it on, though. So we don't really need a dagger at the moment. So, like, stamina cost, critical hit, stun. Okay, makes sense. So, harder stamina cost, but more damage, more stun, lower critical hit chance, because daggers do critical hits. That's their thing in every game. Ah. Guess into here we go. Sure are a lot of mushrooms around here. It's a very mushroom-heavy game. Stealth kill? Stealth kill! Press B to crouch, sneak up, utilize cover grass to obscure yourself from enemies. Crouching nearby an unaware enemy, press right trigger to perform Divine Thorn, a godlike stealth attack.
Stay in the tall grass.
There's my thorn button. Get thorn, nerd! Oh my god, he just fucking disappears. I just turned him to fucking ash. Jesus Christ. Okay. Ed, and Avowed. Welcome in, Drew. What do you mean more coming? They're not coming. They're just over there on patrol. What's this? Why is it glow? I don't know what this is. How you doing? Wart kind of kill. It is very Energy Sword-esque. They're like, oh, it's your Divine Thorn. It's made of god magic. And it's like, okay, no, that's just an Energy Sword, dude. Oh! Oh! You saw nothing, actually. Okay, so it's almost like the stun system's not like a stun. It's more like the poise system from like whatchamacallit? Like Sekiro or something. Where basically you fill that up and then they can just get kind of walloped. Go! Shoo! There was nothing. It was your imagination. Friends. Not really. Unless you mean the people with us in the tree, in the bushes, in which case, yes. But not the lizard people, the Zarips. Nobody see me. Hi. Oh, buddy, you're so fucked. Get energy sorted. Why does it stand you up, though? I hate that, actually. Put me back into the stealth afterwards. Hello? Oh, okay. Alright, but you didn't see me. Okay. Alright, perfectly executed mechanics. Okay, yep, another one. Oh, is this gonna be the way to take care of crowds? Just let your friends take hits while you fucking thorn them?
Dead soldiers, the plants, everything here is
Yeah,
mad.
that would appear to be the way to do stealth, is just let your friends be meat shields.
Ah, give it a rest, will you?
Ankle breathing kind of kill, Dark Souls PvP kind of kill, yeah. It's, everything's so glowy, but there's nothing to loot. Nothing behind the waterfall. Fan first, dog. Oh, here's my, here's my purple essence to get back. Oh, I guess that was a group of people. They were teaching us stealth mechanics, but I kind of should have fucking magicked all over them. What are these things on my compass? Are they showing me lootables? Do I have to, like, look around even less than I am right now? Oh, I guess I could drop that on one of the guys with the bow, huh? Probably what it's for. Ow? That was like 8 feet! You're telling me I broke my fucking ankles? What the fuck? Alright, yeah, these are all things that were on the compass that I should have been paying more attention for. No free will, only UI elements. I could turn all of that off. For a more immersive experience, as it said. But the loot goblin in me would be going around to everybody if I didn't have the ability. While moving with left stick, press left stick to sprint. You're just now telling me this. I've been doing it for 30 minutes. Behind the waterfall? Behind the waterfall? First dog's banned again. Okay. That's interesting. Totally not weird and ominous. Anybody have anything to say about this? Or are we just like, are we okay with this?
Better with that grimoire than he did.
Oh, okay, here's our wizard introduction.
Spell.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work.
Grimoires enable a variety of spells to be cast or unlocked in the wizard ability tree. They can only be equipped in your offhand, and then you cast with a wand in your main hand. Is that the idea? Wands cast homing projectiles very quickly at enemies up to medium range. However, they have low block efficiency, incurring moderately high stamina cost when blocking. Okay, so common grimoire of the elements. Fan of flames, creates a cone of fire, chill blades, jolting touch, arcane veil. So we'll equip that in my offhand. So we'll do the wand in my main hand. Okay, so like, hold left trigger and press A, B, X, or Y to cast a spell. Casting spells consumes essence. Okay.
Margaret's fury in the book.
But I really didn't do anything with my wand, huh? Oh, okay, I just fucking Harry Potter that shit. Sure. And that doesn't take essence. So a wand is basically just a fucking machine gun bow. And it said they home. The book is where the real shit is. Okay.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Yeah. Where's my Okay, so cone of fire. Blades of ice that blast forward, dealing damp frost accumulation at long distances. Channels beam of electricity that jumps from the caster's fingers to the nearest enemy, and then to the next nearest enemy, causing decreasing amounts of shock accumulation. And then a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds that makes your spell casting uninterruptible and increases your damage reduction by 25%. Okay, makes sense. But I did spend a skill point on this, so, fuck you. Weren't they supposed to home?
Now you've done it.
I was trying to use my fucking ability. Now you've done it, he says. Alright, round 2. There we go. Nope, wrong thing. I need to learn how to be a better spellcaster, because I'm not doing good at that. Alright, so stamina is also important to spellcasters. This was not known. This was not explained to me. Oh, he had a cabbage on him. Very nice of you to save that for me. I like that I closed the book when I sprint. Very, very considerate of the well-being of the book. Oh, he had an eggplant on him. Alright, that's the right way to go, so let's go the wrong way. Video games.
I've seen ruins like these. I wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradise is called in Godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Nope, that's not a way to go. Okay. Sure are a lot of these fucking fire things just sitting around waiting to be dropped on people.
Then
Who said that? Where the fuck are you? And my book is okay. Because magic.
I tried to tell you.
You're
Listen.
insane.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
You are insane. And your face. Yeah.
Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Now I get why you're scared of my face. Even though I don't have anything wrong, but that was just a visual thing, I guess, apparently.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us?
I'm just gonna look at you.
You're staring. Stop staring at me. Are you going to bind me too?
If I have to.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Yeah, exactly.
Trespassers!
Yeah.
Hypocrites! They bring the night and call it cleansing flame. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I meant to get myself a shield. He's tunneling me? He's tunneling me? Second wind activates when you become incapacitated. Restores a portion of your health. If you become incapacitated while second wind is on cooldown, you will die. Decrease second wind's cooldown. Increase the amount of health restored by spending attribute points on resolve. Okay. Unblockable attacks are represented by the red circle. Move or dodge to avoid these attacks. Okay. That is still on cooldown. I want my shield again. I was outside of the circle! What do you mean? Stun and special attacks. Enemies have a stun meter below their health bar. Attacking enemies below the stun. Press right trigger near a fully stunned enemy, or apparently a distance from them, to perform a special attack for massive damage. Okay, this stamina thing to cast spells from my wand is interesting.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Great hammer and deals extremely high damage and stun. They also have high block efficiency, allowing you to block a low stamina cost. However, they swing very slowly with a very high stamina cost. Makes sense. Senior officer's reprimand. Stebbin Rock, yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to. But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troop in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilton Vintebrand. Oh, this is where we came from. Doi. I'm like, oh, unexplored cave. Big chest. Sarcophagus. A dead body in here. In fact, there was. Gambison, couple pelts, health potion. Sure, we take those. Fuck your pots. Alright, I feel like next ability point I gotta put into stamina. Reducing that from the defaults on the character screen was not the right move. I was like, I'm gonna be a wizard, I don't need stamina, you stand back and fire spells. Okay, good one, Zach. Swimming. Swimming. Notes on the Godless. Torn from the field notes of Jetta Tendir, captain of the Adrian Expedition Corps. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I'm not closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover their living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we've seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I expect the maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Andra, a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowin, too, they should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land. And I have never explored a corner of Aora that did not recognize the centrality of Bareth to the cycles of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died as all kith do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of deep summer, and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing and baskets and pots, so many beautiful pots, pots that only people who recognized the value of beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of the ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here, and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always towards the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and pot shards I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth, by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Fuck your pot! Find God, asshole! I don't know why I said that. Anyway. Now that I've had fun cosplaying a Crusader. Skeet! Getting lots of pelts. Guess we'll figure out how to upgrade our stuff eventually. I can't fall down that, because apparently falling down 3 feet breaks your fucking ankles. So we'll walk back down. I got new stuff. I got this I don't particularly want to use, but I got new clothes, yeah. So this will increase my stamina and essence, but decrease my damage reduction. Yeah. Let's put this on for now. It's like medium kind of armor. I guess it's technically light armor, and that was medium armor, but do kind of like that. Could be more stamina, more essence, just a little bit of stuff to work with. Fuck your pot. The fact that these all say breakable, but they're gonna have literally nothing in them is gonna fuck with me. What do you mean we twine? I twine you.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wait. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A leaf? I didn't say that. Unless...
No, I was trying to ask
Hang
the
on.
crystal.
Did you hear another voice?
I guess I'm
What
talking
did
to
it
him.
say?
Nondescript dialogue options, gotta love them.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No. I think something in the Ardra spoke to him. Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing again. Burned Lady. That's a nice name for that.
Boat! There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get
Oh, I
on.
thought you meant like a little rowboat. This is a whole ass boat.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Oi, I told you. I'm defending myself.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Amawa. Amawa.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Alright. We're in town. I think we're going to call it there for stream. Streaming only for an hour 45. I know we only played like an hour of gameplay. Some of that was, you know, character creating and stuff. But finishing the tutorial island seems like a pretty good place to call the stream. Yeah, what are my thoughts on this so far? I like it. It definitely has the vibe of, you know, first-person RPG, Skyrim. It's definitely I can feel it clicking. I just need to figure out the fucking systems, stamina being used for magic and stuff like that. But I can tell that I'm probably gonna enjoy this game. Will I be playing it on stream? Probably not, honestly. If I do, I'm just gonna pull you guys in on a random point. But I kind of just want a game like this to play myself. I should probably just go to full screen cam. Hi. Pay no attention. I've still got a mess back here. I've got to clean up. But I kind of just want a game that I can play offline, not having to worry about bringing you guys into every part of the story or whatever. Just itching for something to play on the couch while I'm, you know, having a random weekday night. So this probably be what this becomes for me if there's days in the near future where I'm playing it and I kind of just want to have you guys jump in, and we'll just jump into whatever part of the story I happen to be on at that point. But yeah, as for stream settings and ideas and stuff, I know I was gone for a little bit. I was busy. I was sick. I was sick of being busy, busy being sick, all of that jazz. I just the past couple days kind of got my voice back to where I'm happy with talking at a computer screen for a couple hours. So I'm gonna try to get back to streaming a little bit more. Gonna see about one or two kind of surprises up my sleeve for games, and I do want to. Don't forget, and don't fret. I have not forgotten. I do want to get back and continue our Hollow Knight playthrough now that I've got the PC set up and stuff. And kind of actually one of the points I wanted to play this today, I was playing with a controller because I want to learn the controls for when I play on my couch on my Xbox. But I also wanted to test the latency of the controller and my Bluetooth dongle and stuff on my computer, so that we could see if we could play Hollow Knight, because obviously a Metroidvania, you don't exactly want a whole lot of input lag. So it seemed pretty good. Seems like we can get back to Hollow Knight. So I will look to get that all set up soon, and we'll figure out when and what we want to play next. The best way to know when and what I'm playing, drop a follow. That button is somewhere around, usually on the bottom on Twitch. If you have a follow, you have notifications on, you'll see when I go live. That is how that works. If you also want to, you can join my Discord. We have a good time there. I post when I'm live. We chat about, fun stuff, send memes, chat about pop culture, yada yada, all that good stuff. So, come jump in, hang out there if you'd like. That link is also around me. That one very much depends on what platform you're watching on. So just look for the little Discord link around me. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Like I said, we're gonna try to stream again sometime soon this week. So yeah. I am gonna leave you to your Sunday or your Monday, depending on where you are in the world. And I will catch you all next time. Thank you and good night.